Hello, my dear basic scholar friends. You are welcome to the GMAETS41's basic class channel. This channel specially dedicated to our rising star kids, our dear friends in basic level of learning, basic 4, basic 5, basic 6, basic 7, basic 8, basic 9. I am using this opportunity to say welcome to this wonderful channel, especially dedicated to you friends. And of course, to all lovers of calculation and mathematics, and to all of you who want to do excellently well in your calculation subjects. Then everyone out there that want to improve and become best, right, in their class when it comes to your studies. So today, the GMAETS41 will be teaching you equation involving collection of like terms. This class will focus on solving of questions. In fact, we have so many questions to solve in today's class. But as a quick reminder, remember that in our previous maths class, I taught you the introductory part of collection of like terms. In that class, I taught you what simple equation is. I gave you examples of simple equations and how you can identify them. I also taught you what like terms are. I gave you examples of like terms when we have pure numbers and when we have alphabets, how to identify like terms. Also remember, very important, I told you that if any number is standing, the sign you have before that number, that sign belongs to that number. And again, I told you what happens if plus crosses equality sign and if minus crosses equality sign. So this class today is going to be fantastic as always, because our aim is to give you the best so that you can become excellent in your studies in school. Please don't play with this topic like I said earlier. Any student who wants to do well in mathematics, who wants to do well in calculation subjects, whether at this basic level or in higher level, must make sure that he or she understands simple equation very well. We are just treating the first principle of simple equation, which is collection of like terms. After this class, or next class, we'll be looking at simple equation leading to dividing both sides by the coefficient of the unknown. But let us focus on what we need to learn from our class today. Without wasting time, we will be moving to our very first example. This particular example, I treated it in our previous class, example 1, but network disturbed us. All right, I'm coming. I want to get my second device ready where I can stream and then get to know what is happening at your end. Okay, so just be patient with me. I'm trying to get my second device ready so that I will know what is happening at your end. Sometimes network can just be so messy. Equation involving collection of like terms. Okay, so let us go with our very first question here. Example 1. Find the value of x in the equation. Find the value of x in the equation. In the equation, 5 plus 2 plus 3x minus 2 equal to 15 plus 2x. So that is the first question that we have here. That's our first question. We have to solve that equation that we have on the board there. We have to solve that equation that we have on the board there. All right. Someone there is saying the spelling of mathematics is wrong. I don't know if you are referring to the one on the board, or maybe you are generally saying that spelling of mathematics is wrong. All the same, that is not the focus of our class. Let us kick off with what we have on the board. Trying to see, I hope, okay, let's see what, trying to get this device ready. I need to know what is happening at your end. Okay, so while the thing is booting, let's move on. Please, if you have younger ones in basic level of learning, don't waste time. Get them introduced to this channel for their best. Okay, so we have this question we are to solve. Solution. Okay. So the first thing you do as you solve is to bring down the equal to 15 plus 2x. Now, anytime you are looking for an unknown is the alphabet in the equation which you are looking for. Okay? And you know that this alphabet represents a number. Like in this question, x is the alphabet. We are to find the value of x in this equation. Okay, so for me, I always like the alphabets to be on the left-hand side. Then all pure numbers should be on the right-hand side. It is not a rule, but it is just better you do that, because generally when you solve an equation, the unknown, the alphabet, the letter will be on the left, equal to the final answer you got, which is meant to be on the right. Is that okay? So that is why for this question that I have on the board, this is simple equation. It's an equation because you have equal to that. That is how we get to know that it is an equation. Like I said, I'm trying to get this device ready. Okay, so please don't be offended. Just permit as I do this so that I would know what is happening at your end. Can this come out? Can this come out? Well, I'll still be checking to make sure it comes up. So, anytime you are looking for an unknown, something, and that thing you are looking for, that unknown, you observe that you have plus or minus between it and something else. You must do what is called collection of like terms. When you have plus or minus between what you are looking for and maybe another thing which does not contain what you are looking for, you must collect like term. I'll give you an example. This is 5 plus 3x. You notice that what I'm looking for is x. Now this 3x here, look at this part. Between this 3x and this 5 and minus 2, or these two, you have plus, you have minus. So definitely you must do collection of like term here. You must. Okay, look at this right-hand side. Look at this right-hand side. We have 15 and plus 2x. What you are looking for is also here, the x part. Between this 10, 2x, and this 15, you have plus. Because you have plus, you must collect like terms. So my dear friends, I have explained to you how you get to know that you have to collect like terms. If I give you a question, an equation, how would you know that you have to collect like terms? You will know if you see plus or minus between what you are looking for and something else. So you collect like terms. You know, I am saying this because sometimes our scholars do not know actually when to collect like terms. When is it that here I need to collect like terms? When should I cross multiply? When should I divide both sides by what is multiplying what I'm looking for? So it is important as a scholar, please know when you need to collect like terms. And I have told you, you collect like terms when what you are looking for between it and something else, you see plus or minus. So here I'm going to collect like terms. All right, collect like terms. Now for our class, we shall be using CLT as an abbreviation for collecting like terms, okay? So I'll not be writing this long grammar anymore. That's why CLT, you know, it's collection of like terms, collect like terms. Now, what are the like terms here? This is a pure number 5. This is a pure number minus 2. This is a pure number plus 15. This 15 here is plus. That is why you did not see any visible sign here. You know, 15 is the first number on the right-hand side of the equation. Since there is no minus before it, it is definitely plus. So we have 5 minus 2 and 15. They are pure numbers. They are like terms. I explained this in our last class. So I want to move all the numbers to the right-hand side, which means I will move this plus 5 to the right-hand side. 5 is the first number on the left. You can see there is no minus here. No minus before it. Therefore, this 5 you are saying is plus 5. Anytime I write a number, if the number is standing alone, or the number appears first before every other number, and there is no minus before it, there is no minus before it, automatically that number is a positive number, plus that number. All these little details are very important for you to take note of. Know them. Okay, so I will move plus 5 minus 2 to go to the right-hand side so as to meet this pure number plus 15 because they are like terms. Then look at the right-hand side. Remember I told you I always like moving alphabets to the left. On the right-hand side, I have plus 2x. Plus 2x. This is alphabet. Like I said, I've explained all these things in our last class. So make sure you don't miss our classes so that you can follow up and be learning. Because anything we are treating in any present class may be related to what we have learned previously. So I will move these 2x to the right-hand side. I have shown you what I'm going to move. Why am I moving 2x to the right-hand side? So that it can meet this plus 3x. They are like terms. They are both x terms. So we go. 3x is already on the left-hand side. So I will write it. It will remain on that left-hand side. Plus 3x. Since I'm writing it first, no need of writing the plus in front of it. But if you still want to write plus, it is your choice. Remember, this 3x, the plus belongs to it because plus appears just before it. Good. Then this plus 2x is now coming to the left-hand side. As you are taking this plus 2x to come to the left-hand side, it will cross this equality sign. This equal to, it will cross it. And from our last class, I taught you that if plus crosses equality sign, crosses equal to, the plus will change to minus. So this plus 2x coming to the left will become minus 2x. Good. So do you see? I have moved this alphabet to the left-hand side. Now we are left with moving these numbers to the right-hand side. Before they move, you write equal to. Write equal to. Because you are now going to the right-hand side. You have moved what should be on the left. You have taken it to the left-hand side. So before you write what is going to be on the right-hand side, fix equal to. Now that I have written equal to, the pure number I have on the right-hand side, which is the owner of that right-hand side, which already occupies that right-hand side, is 15. So write that 15 first. Every other pure number is coming to meet that 15. So you write the 15 first. Now we go. Minus 2 from the left will be taken to the right because this minus 2 is a pure number. It is a like term of plus 15. So if minus 2 crosses equality sign, that minus will change to plus. So on the right-hand side, I'm going to write plus 2. This plus is this minus that has changed because it is crossing equal to sign. Again, This plus 5 will go to the right-hand side. I will remove it from the left to the right-hand side. This plus 5, if it crosses this equality sign to go to the right-hand side, the plus will change to minus. So this becomes minus 15. And this is cool, right? This is how you collect like terms. Very simple. But the first thing my dear friends should know are what we call like terms. You should know about like terms so that you know what you are collecting. At this point, you can now simplify the left-hand side and simplify the right-hand side. 3x minus 2x. This 3x is plus 3x. So it is like you have 3 of x, x, and x. You know, 3x means x plus x plus x. I explained that in our last class, and I hope you have learned that. So plus 3x means you have 3x. Minus 2x means you are owing somebody 2x. So let me ask you, if you have 3x and you are owing me 2x, what would you do? That's good. From the 3x that you have, plus means you have. I've already treated that. We have pre-recorded video lesson that I used in teaching you that. Plus means you have. So you have 3x. If you are owing me 2x, which is minus 2x, you will give me the 2x from the 3x you have. If you remove 2x from the 3x you have, you will be left with 1x. It is just like you have 3 oranges and you are owing me 2 oranges. If you give me 2 oranges from the 3 oranges, you will have 1 orange left. So 3x minus 2x will be left with 1x. If it is 1x, you don't write the 1. So let me wipe it. 1x is simply the same as x. That is 1 times x actually. So 3x minus 2x is x. So in place of this 3x minus 2x, you replace it with x. So that is the left-hand side, x. After that x, you see equal to, because these two things gave me x. It means in place of 3x minus 2x together, I will fix x. You see, after what you have on the left-hand side, you meet equal to. Look at it. Go to the right-hand side and simplify. 15 plus 2 will give you 17. 17 minus 5 will give you 12. I have already taught you broad maths to know how to solve this. You do addition first before subtraction. This is the answer. We have gotten the value of x. We have gotten the value of x. So you see, it is very simple. Okay, so that is it. We are moving on to question number 2. Please, if you have not learned how to collect if you have not learned about like terms, what are like terms, please make sure you take our previous class, the last lesson that introduced simple equation. I explained those there. Okay, let us move on to the second question. I'm going to use this part of the board. Example 2. Example 2. I hope this did not cut off. I hope it did not cut off. We are looking at example 2. Okay, good. It is within range, but I think I might adjust the camera a little since I will need more space on the left hand side. So let me adjust the camera a bit. Okay, let's see. Second question, solve the equation. Solve the equation. Solve the equation 3y plus 6 plus y equal to 3y plus 5. We are asked to solve this equation. Okay, good. It did not cut off. Solve this equation we have on the board. Solve this equation we have on the board. For our Nigerian scholars. Yes, because this live class is streaming from Nigeria. This time I know that pupils in basic level of learning, they're doing things like geometry, shapes, triangle, circle, trapezium. They deal with statistics, that is data collection. Please, I am going to teach those things, although there are pre-recorded video lessons that cover that already on this channel under mathematics playlist, basic maths playlist. But I want to tell you one, should I say one bitter truth? Yes, the truth may be bitter, but take it, at the end it will be sweet if you listen to my advice. GMAETS41 basic class channel is an online school. Yes, because here I teach you gradually using special scheme according to the need of pupils and of course people in higher classes. You cannot handle the topics you are dealing with this term very well without good knowledge of simple equation. You cannot. The reason is because all the topics, yes, almost all the topics, they are simple equation topics. If you come to, let's say, shape, I give you something about triangle and I am asking you area of a triangle. Area of a triangle A is equal to half base times height. I can give you area, give you the base, and tell you to calculate the height of the triangle. If you don't know simple equation, you cannot solve that question. You can't. Okay, let us say the perimeter of a rectangle. Perimeter of a rectangle is given as P, where P is perimeter, equal to 2 bracket L plus B, or L plus W, where L is length, and then the B is breadth, or the W is width. I can give you the area, for example, give you the breadth, and ask you to calculate the length of the rectangle. If you do not understand simple equation, you cannot solve that question. You cannot. And anything our dear friend in basic class try to do there, whatever their teacher, is doing to teach that topic, I'm sorry to say that at the end of everything, the child cannot learn up to 30% of what the child needs to know in that topic. So it will be as if it is a waste of time. I try to be honest to help you so that you know what you need, the foundations you need to be able to handle the things you are doing now. I said this in our last class. That is why I introduced simple equation after teaching you board maths. Please, make sure you follow up, understand this. I believe this week I should be done with simple equation. At least school just resumed, it's not quite long. So that before you friends will go far into the topics you are learning this term, you would have been able to finish your simple equation and then face this topic very well. Please, I'm saying this out of the love that I have for you friends. So let us move on to solve this question. 3y plus 6 plus y equal to 3y plus 5. You are asked to solve this question. So what do? Just like we did in question number 1. From here, what you are looking for is y. You notice that y, or anything that has y there, any term that has y, you can see something like plus between that term and something else. Therefore, you should know that because there is plus or maybe minus, as the case might be, for this case it is plus, between what you are looking for and something else that you have plus there, for that reason you have to collect like terms. So here I will write C, L, and T, which means collect like terms. I have told you I like moving alphabets to the left and then numbers to the right. So let us look at the alphabet we have here. 3y, we have it on the left, plus y, we have it on the left. Then go to the right. You have 3y on the right hand side. You must move it from there. This 3y is plus 3y. So I will remove plus 3y and take it to the left hand side. Okay, we have finished with the alphabets. We now find out that we are moving this plus 3y to the left. If I remove this plus 3y from this right hand side to the left hand side, plus 5 will now be remaining on the right hand side. Plus 5 is a pure number. So look at the left hand side. Do you have any pure number on the left hand side? Do you have any pure number on the left hand side? That is good. Yes. We have plus 6. That plus 6 will be removed from the left hand side and taken to the right hand side. Because 6 you have here is a like term of 5. So with this, let us collect the like terms. Alphabet to the left. On the left hand side, I have 3y. I will write that 3y on the left. On that same left hand side, I have this plus y. Plus y. I will write the plus y. Don't forget the mathematical sign, plus, minus, times, or divide. If it appears just before, that is, just before something. What it appears just before is the honor of that sign. Like a plus appeared just before this y. So this plus belongs to y. Y is the honor of this plus. That is why I wrote plus y there. Good. So I have 3y on the left plus y on the left. They are already on the left. We now say we are moving plus 3y from the right hand side to go to the left hand side. I've told you from the first question that this 3y you have here, since it is standing alone without minus, automatically it is plus here. So if it crosses to the left hand side, it will change to minus 3y. Good. All the alphabets are on the left now. All the letters are on the left. So before I write what should be on the right, I will put equal to. I will write my equal to. Then take note, when I remove this 3y from the right hand side, we were left with plus 5. Only plus 5 is now remaining there. So that plus 5, write it, because 5 is the pure number that is occupying the right hand side. Since this 5 is the first number I'm writing on the right hand side, and it has plus, you can see it. There is no need of writing that plus. Since that is the first number you are writing, and it is a positive number, no need of writing the plus if it is going with the plus as you're saying. But if this were to be minus, assuming it is minus 5, you must write that minus, you must show it. So for now, I don't need to show that plus, it's not necessary. So this is equal to 5, which is the pure number on the right hand side. Then on the left hand side, we have 6 as a pure number, plus 6. Look at it, plus 6. Take it to meet the like term, plus 5 on the right hand side. If plus 6 crosses equality sign to the right hand side to meet this 5, the plus will change to minus, then you now have 6 there. We have collected the like terms. You see, I am taking my time gradually to say this so that it will enter the brain very well. Once you do these 1, 2, 3 questions, you've learned everything about collecting like terms. And then you can deal with higher questions. Okay? Please take note, if you are in higher class, let's assume you are not in basic class and you just joined this class, remember, GMAETS41 basic class channel is dedicated to gradual step-by-step teaching. Because you know why? Even some scholars in advanced level, university even, some of them have problems with this basic knowledge of mathematics. So in this channel, I guide all of you. The channel is specially dedicated to those basic scholars. But anyone in advanced level or a senior student, people in grade 10, grade 11, grade 12, that still have problems with this, people in 100 level, in 200 level, in 300 level in university, that still have problems with some little basic math, always tune into this channel. and get the help you need. Let us now simplify the left-hand side and simplify the right-hand side. The left-hand side, look at this. We have 3y plus y. This is 1y. 3y plus 1y will give us 4y's. It's just like you have 3y and somebody comes and gives you 1y again. It will become a total of 4y. That y can represent anything. It could be sweet. So you have 3 sweets. Someone gave you 1 more sweet. It becomes 4 sweets. Okay, minus 3y. So if these two gave me 4y minus 3y, it means you are removing 3y from the 4y that you have. If you have 4 oranges and somebody removes 3 oranges, you will be left with 1 orange only. So here y, here 3y plus y will give us 4y minus 3y. Remove the 3. Remove 3. You'll be left with 1y. And 1y is simply y. So this whole term, these 3 terms, 3y plus y minus 3y gives us y. So you use y to replace all of them. Everything on the left-hand side now is the same as y. After your left-hand side, what you meet is equal to, so you bring down the equal to. After equal to, you have 5 minus 6. This 5 is plus 5. And then minus 6. I told you that plus means you have. Let us say 5 sweets, 5 whatever. Okay, you have 5. And then you are owing somebody minus. You are owing somebody 6. So let's do this together now. You have 5 sweets. But you are owing me 6 sweets. This minus belongs to this 6. So it means you are owing 6. If you have 5 and you are owing me 6, what would you do? You will give me all the 5. You pay me with 5 that you have, everything you have. Remember, you are owing me 6, but you have only 5. You give me all the 5. But if you give me all the 5, since you are owing me 6, have you completely paid me? Have you completely paid me? Remember, you are owing me 6, but you have only 5. This plus 5 means you have 5. So if you give me that 5, you have not paid your debt completely. You are still owing me. How many are you owing me? 1. Because out of 6, you have given me 5. It is now remaining 1. So you are owing me 1. And in mathematics, because you are owing, it goes with minus. Which means 5 minus 6 is minus 1. 5 minus 6 is minus 1. And we are done. Therefore, the value of y here is equal to minus 1. Remember, we were asked to solve the equation. If you see a question like that, they say solve the equation. They are simply asking you to find the unknown. Find the value of the unknown. All right, we are done with this second question. We'll be taking the third question. And on the third question, there will be no waste of time. I'll be fast in solving it. Thank you very much. Now, Balba, right? I hope I pronounced it well. So rare to find anyone that can teach for free like you. All right, thank you. Make sure you support this channel by sharing the link to this channel to friends. Encourage people around you, neighbors and others, to subscribe to this channel so they can learn very well, especially those who have younger ones in basic level. Now let us move on to question number 3, example 3. I think at this point I actually would be fast now in solving questions because we don't have anything difficult here again. Okay? Find the unknown. Find the unknown in A plus 10 minus 2A equal to 5. A plus 10 minus 2A equal to 5. I will squeeze the solution here. I will squeeze the solution here. Or should I wipe this? we'll solve it on the other side of the board. So finish up what you have on the board so that I will wipe. Let me wipe it, and then I'll copy the question on the other side of the board. You can screenshot. I've always said that so that you'll be fast with what is on the board. You can screenshot it so that we don't waste much time waiting. I want to believe you have gotten the screenshots. Please take note, at the end of this class, a copy of the video will be made available. So you can come back and still learn more. When the video, a copy of this live class is made available, you can control me. Let me assume that there is something I said and you don't understand it clearly. When you come back to take the lesson again, you can pause maybe at that point and listen. You can go back, you can take the video back so that you can hear me again. As the class is live, you cannot control me. You can't go back and front, okay? But if you have any question, you can type your question. And for, like I said, this channel is dedicated to basic scholars. Some of you, maybe you will prefer to talk, to ask questions. Send a message to this number on WhatsApp. So you'll be added to a group that is dedicated to basic class. There you can ask questions with maybe voice notes, or maybe if you want to make a short video to ask your question, fine. Or you copy question on paper and send it to the group so that I can answer it, fine. So we have made everything available from GMAETS41 basic class channel to help you. Send a message to this contact on WhatsApp, then you'll be added to the group for basic level of learning. Example 3, let's be fast now. Example 3. And the question is solve. If I used find here, find the unknown. Find the unknown in a plus 10 minus 2a equal to 5. A plus 10 minus 2a equal to 5. I want to believe we know what to do here now, so I'll be fast in solving it. Move all the alphabet to the left. Move all the pure numbers to the right. If all the alphabet, the letters are on the left already, then no problem. You don't need to move anything to the left again. Like in this question, we have a plus 10 minus 2a equal to 5. On the right-hand side, there is no letter, no alphabet to move to the left. And that is good. So I'll be happy. I don't need to move any alphabet anymore. The two alphabets are already on the left-hand side. But look at pure numbers. On the right, we have this pure number 5. On the left-hand side, we have this pure number plus 10. And you know, the plus 10 will be moved to the right-hand side. So let's do that. If I remove this plus 10 to go to the right-hand side, what will be left here, what will be remaining on the left-hand side will be, watch, A. And this 2A. This 2A, what is the sign? Minus. So you must write it minus 2A. Oh no, I did not write CLT. Yeah, for now, let me write it CLT, collect like terms. You know why you are collecting like terms? The unknown you are looking for, which is the A thing. Are you following the A? You notice that the term that has A, between the term and something else, you have plus or minus. Look at it. This is A here. Look at 10, you have plus. So you have to collect like term. Okay, look at this A10, which is minus 2A. This 2A and this 10, you have minus. So you collect like terms. We go A minus 2A will be remaining on the left-hand side. Then, I want to move to the right-hand side now. You write equal to. On that right-hand side, we already have 5. This plus 10, which is a like term of plus 5, we move. They are both pure numbers. If plus 5 moves, crosses this equality sign, and go to the right-hand side, the plus will change to minus. So we have minus 10. A minus 2a, which is 1a, 1a minus 2a. You have 1 of a, 1a, just like you have 1 sweet, and you are owing your friend 2 sweets. If you have 1 sweet plus a, plus 1a, you have 1 sweet minus 2a, minus you are owing someone 2a. Okay, let's say that the a is sweet. So you have 1 sweet, you are owing your friend 2 sweets. Your friend will tell you, pay me, give me. You will carry the 1 sweet you have, give to your friend. You have paid your friend only 1 sweet. Remember, you are owing your friend 2 sweets. So you will still be a debtor. You will still be owing 1 sweet. So a minus 2a will give you minus a. Minus a. You will still be owing 1a. That's the meaning of that, minus a. So this a minus 2a gives us minus a. You are still owing. That's why we put minus. So these two terms, a and minus 2a together, simplified, gives us minus a. So you bring that minus a to represent 2 of them. Are you following, right? After what you have on the left-hand side, which gave us minus a, the next thing you meet is equal to. Then you do 5 minus 10. Oh, this is good. 5 plus 5. You have 5. Minus 10. You are owing 10. If you have 5 and you are owing me 10, let's say you have 5 groundnuts and you are owing me 10 groundnuts. I'll collect the 5 groundnuts from you because you are owing me. I'll tell you, pay me my groundnut, pay me my groundnut. Oh, but I have only 5 groundnuts. Hey, don't worry, pay me, pay me. You carry the 5 groundnuts and gift me. And then you will have no groundnut again. But you are still owing me because you have not completely paid me. You are owing me 10 groundnuts. You gave me 5 groundnuts. You are still owing me 5 groundnuts. So 5 minus 10. We give you minus 5. You are still owing 5. Good. So minus a will now be equal to minus 5. Now let me tell you something in mathematics. What you are looking for has minus with it. Anytime you are looking for something and that thing is standing alone now, but then you see minus in front of it, you must remove it. You must remove it. It's a must. So what is going to happen? This minus, take it to this side. How do you take it there? Just carry the minus. Don't change it. Don't change to plus. Don't. There is a reason for that. Don't change to plus. Here you are not collecting like terms. You are not. In fact, what we usually say is multiply both sides by minus 1 or divide both sides by minus 1. But I don't want to talk about that yet. Okay? I don't want to talk about that. This is it. Just take this minus to the right-hand side. If this minus goes to the right-hand side, it will meet this minus. If it meets this minus, you now have a equal to, or should I just say divide both sides or multiply both sides by minus 1? If I talk about divide both sides by minus 1, you have minus a all over minus 1 equal to minus 5 all over minus 1. But I don't want to do this yet because, or should I do it? I've taught you division, so I can do it. I've taught you division, so I can do it. Divide both sides. Both sides by, I decide to use divide instead of multiplying. I decided to use divide. There is a reason. That's why it will be a bit easier for you now to understand very well. Divide both sides by minus 1. The reason is to remove minus from the unknown, from what you are looking for. So this will become minus a divided by minus 1 equal to minus 5 divided by minus 1. Now, this minus, we cancel this minus to give you positive. Once minus divide minus, you get plus. The minus disappears. This minus will cancel this minus also. So here you have a over 1, which is a, equal to 5 over 1. A number divided by 1 is that number. 5 divided by 1 will give you 5. Therefore, A is equal to 5. And this is the answer. Good. So remember, anytime you are looking for something and you get close to the end of the solution, that thing you are looking for is standing on its own now, only standing alone, but you have minus in front of you. It's going with minus. If that thing is going with minus, that thing you are looking for, you must remove it. And how do you remove the minus? Going with the unknown. You can do this, divide both sides by -1. But as simple as straightforward, this is what you do. Cancel this minus from here, cancel this minus from here if this one has minus. But I want you to take note of this. What if this 5 was +5? Assuming it was +5. When you take this minus from here, just take it like that. Go to that right-hand side. If minus affects the plus will change to minus, which means the final answer will be -5. But in this case, where this number has minus, if this minus is going there, if minus affects minus, that minus will change to positive, to plus. But this is it, real mathematics. Divide both sides by -1. Okay, we are done with this question. We are done with this question, and I hope you understand what we have here. Let's take our last question. Let's take our last question for our class today. It's almost 1 hour now, and the class is not meant to go beyond 1 hour. It's actually meant to be around 30 minutes, but even if it goes to 1 hour, there is no problem. My dear friends in basic level of learning, some of you watch movie for 2-3 hours. Transfer that energy and that time to things that will help you in your studies, in your life, in your future. One of the things that will help you is what you are doing now. 1 hour is not too much for you. For scholars in basic 4, basic 5, basic 6, and then to basic 9, 1 hour to learn is not something difficult. And you know, the way I teach you, I don't teach you like those in higher level. Gradually, so that you will understand. Therefore, you can actually learn within 1 hour on this channel. Last question. Now, this last question I want us to solve is very important. The reason is because I want to open your eyes to something you will do this term in your various schools. It's going to come like this. Find the unknown. Find the unknown in the figure below. In the figure below. Let's see what the figure is. This is interesting. Oh my God. Which shape is this? Triangle. Now watch. We want to find the unknown in this triangle. So here, I will write, let me say the unknown is x. So this angle here is x degrees. X degrees. You know, if you are dealing with angle, this symbol on top means degree. Okay, so here will be, I want to use, let's say, 2x degrees. 2x degrees. 2x degrees. There is degree there. 2x degrees. Okay. That's good. Then look at this one now. This angle here. I'm going to do this. 5. Permit me, let me make this one 3x. 3x degrees. Good. 3x degrees. I just decided to come up with something that will help you. Let me make this one 10 minus 4x. 10 minus 4x, that's the angle here. 10 minus 4x, that's the angle in degree also. So there is degree out there. Find the unknown in the figure below. So this angle is 3x degrees. This angle is 2x degrees. This angle is 10 minus 4x, altogether degrees. We are to find the unknown. The unknown there is x. It's very simple. Solution. Remember I told you this term in various schools, those in basic level, okay, you will learn something about geometry, shapes. Good. So how do we solve this question? Generally, there is this rule of triangle. If you add all the angles inside the triangle, it is equal to 180 degrees. This is something you must have in your brain. A triangle has 3 angles and 3 sides. These are the 3 angles, 1, 2, and 3. A rule of triangle said, if you add all the 3 angles inside the triangle, it will be equal to 180 degrees. And that is the secret of solving this question. Let us do it. Solution. I will write the rule. Note. I'll give it as note. Sum of angles in a triangle. Of angles in a triangle equals 180 degrees. So you want to take note of these. Don't play with it. In your schools, you will be told this also when you start learning shapes. If you add all the angles in a triangle, you will get 180 degrees. So I'll come to these angles now. I have 2x. I'll now write 2x plus, you are adding sum, you add 3x. The second angle plus the third angle is this, which is 10 minus 4x. All this will be equal to 180. And this becomes a simple equation. This becomes a simple equation. Why did I know, or why can you say that this is an equation? Remember I told you from our last class that an equation must contain equal to. So you see we have equal to there, so it is an equation. And so we are going to solve this simple equation. Let's go. This is 2x plus 3x plus, see this bracket, you have to open it. And how do you open a bracket? Don't worry, I'm going to teach you expansion, but gradually. For this one, we have seen something like this. Before the bracket, look at, just after this plus, before the bracket, there is no number there. You are not seeing any number there. When you don't see any number before a bracket, when there is no number before a bracket, we say you have invisible 1. So there is 1 here. There is 1 here. But if you have 1 before a bracket, you don't show it. We say that 1 is invisible. Invisible, something you cannot see. So we are going to use 1 to open up the bracket. And if you have this 1, look at outside the bracket here, the sign is plus. So this is plus 1. If plus is opening bracket, all the things in the bracket, the signs in the bracket will not change. The sign will remain the same. Like I said, I'll teach you this under expansion. For now, just have it, you have plus 1. That plus 1, if it opens up the bracket, everything in the bracket will remain the same. The sign in the bracket will not change. But let me say this quickly. If this plus were to be minus, assuming this plus was minus, the signs you have, the plus, the minus you have inside the bracket will change. The signs will change. Plus will change to minus, minus will change to plus. That happens if the sign you have just outside the bracket is minus. But now that the sign is plus, all the signs inside the bracket will remain the same. It won't change. Then I told you we have invisible 1 here. If that 1 multiplies this bracket, opens up the bracket, everything you have in the bracket will remain the same, because 1 times anything is that thing. Therefore, if I'm opening up this bracket, I will have plus 10. Inside the bracket here, this is 10. No minus before it. So this is plus 10. You write that 10. Then after the 10, you have minus 4x. You have opened up the bracket. I use the plus 1 outside to multiply what is inside the bracket. Let's go. 1 times 10 plus 1 times 10. 1 times 10 will give you 10. Plus will remain because the sign cannot change, since the sign you have outside the bracket is plus. Then plus 1 times minus 4. Simply 1 times 4x will give you that 4x. But you know that the 4x has minus. So you are bringing down minus 4x. And that is equal to 180. From here, you collect like terms, CLT. You are collecting like terms because what you are looking for, the x term you are looking for, at least somewhere you see plus or minus between it and something else. The something else here is plus 10. All these ones are the same, you know, because they are x, x, and x. But 10 is something else there, a pure number. So you have to remove that 10. You collect like terms. If I remove this plus 10 from here, from the left-hand side, if I remove plus 10 from the left-hand side, what will now be remaining will be 2x plus 3x minus 4x. So let me write it down. 2x plus 3x minus 4x. I've written what will be remaining on the left-hand side. So go to the right-hand side, put equal to. What you have on the right-hand side is 180. This plus 10 as a pure number is a like term to this 180 pure number. Move plus 10 from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. If plus 10 crosses equal to, it changes to minus. So you have minus 10. Simplify this. 2x plus 3x will give you 5x. 2x plus 3x. 2 plus 3 is 5. So this is 5x. 5x, this 2x plus 3x give us 5x. 5x minus 4x. Out of 5x, you remove 4x. You will be left with 1x. Remember, 5x means you have 5 of the x. Then you are owing 4x. Out of the 5 that you have, remove 4. You will still have 1. Because you have 1, it is plus x there. Plus x. But I told you don't need to show that plus since it is just x you are writing. So 2x plus 3x minus 4x will give you x. All the things on the left-hand side gives you x. So you replace everything on the left-hand side with this x. After your left-hand side, you see equal to. Look at equal to there. 180 minus 10 will give you 170. So x is equal to 170 in that triangle. X is equal to 170 in that triangle. X is equal to 170 in that triangle, 170. And one can prove it. If you do 3 times 170, because x is 170, and 3x is 3 times 170. And then you do 2x, which is 2 times 170. And now do 10 minus 4 times 170. Add all of them together, you will get 180. The equation balances. So my dear friends, this is how far we can go with our class today. If you check the time now, you will see this is 59 minutes and 40-something seconds. I hope you learned something very well from the class today. I am going to give you assignments, okay? I'm going to give you assignments to work on. Just 1-2 assignments. Screenshot what you have on the board. I'll still provide more assignments for you. Yes, like I said, send a message to that number on the board so that you can get access to full assignments. You know, something you can do in order to learn well and prepare, you know, with your school works. learn well, to be very good, so you'll be best, in your class. I'm going to wipe here and give you assignments. I'm going to wipe here and give you assignments. So let us see the assignment you are going to do. Assignment. Solve the following equations. Solve the following equations. Don't worry, the assignment will not be much. Make sure you do the assignment. Don't say you have school assignment and forget to do this one. You need this one a lot. Like I said, the things you are learning here will help you to be able to survive well in your school work. Okay, so let's see. These are the questions. Number 1. 36 plus x equal to 42. Simple questions. Nothing is there. Number 2, 15 minus a equal to 33. Number 3, 35k, 35. Okay, this is actually 35 plus 3k equal to 40 plus 2k. 40 plus 2k. So these are the questions, right? Solve them. Drop your answer. Drop your answers in the comment box. In the comment box below this video. In the comment box below this video. Like I said, send a message to us so as to become a full member of GMAETS41 Basic Class channel. You get the timetable, you get assignments directly. Like I said, not too much, so it doesn't affect the ones they give you from school already. When you become a full member of GMAETS41 Basic Class, you send a message to our WhatsApp group. You get added to Basic Class WhatsApp group where you can ask questions. If you have problems from school, you send a message to us telling us, please, you want this to be done for you. You need this assistance. Sometimes you may have assignment from school. You don't know how to solve them. You don't know how to go about them. GMAETS41's Basic Class will teach you. This channel will explain to you how you do it. I will not solve the assignment directly for you, but I will guide you so that you can do it yourself. These things you are learning, they are not difficult. You only need somebody to calm down, gradually explain them to you. And you also want to make sure you take your online studies seriously. I know that you must watch movies, but don't watch movie too much. Reduce the time you spend on screens watching all those things. If you must watch small. Give enough time to your studies. And you will become best in your studies at school. I'll be seeing you in our next math class. That is going to be on Tuesday. It's going to be on Tuesday by, I think, 7:35 p.m. Make sure you connect to the class. Do the assignment and drop your answer in the comment box. You can also solve it and send it. Solve it, snap it, and send it to this WhatsApp number also. Bye-bye, good night, and have a wonderful night rest.